Hey guys, Allison here. Welcome to day 13 of summer in my year 1 walkthrough of Stardew Valley. Let's play. Alright, clear out our journal to start. Haley wants a Joja Cola, and as always, check our television. Let's see what we got. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow, but it's raining today, so at least we have that. And it's a neutral day. Say hello to the dog. Alright, I guess we already did that.
Oh, good for you!
And we don't have to water our crops, which is always a lovely thing. But it is a stormy day out, so let's try and make some lightning rods. For that we need iron bars, bat wings, and refined quartz. Got a recipe for fried mushrooms from Demetrius. That's a great one. It boosts your defense, I think, or your attack, or both. And it's also a gift that George likes a lot.
The Summer of George!
Also need to make a cheese press because our cow, I believe, is going to start making some milk today. Alright, 2 lightning rods, so we should be able to get some batteries. For now, there's not a whole lot of stuff that they're helpful in based on our skill levels, but they're going to come in really handy once we can make iridium sprinklers. And they're nice because they keep your crops from getting destroyed by lightning. You can put them kind of wherever. I like to keep them close because that's easier to just go and collect the batteries later, but you can put them wherever you want around your farm.
Don't tell me my business, devil woman! Call the fire department!
It's also Alex's birthday today, so I'll have to bring something for that scoundrel. If only we had tickets to some sporting event, but sadly that is not an option. Alright, so we're going to make our cheese press. I like to keep these in the home of the respective animal. So for the cheese press, I like to keep it in the barn. Mayonnaise maker goes for me in the coop.
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
It doesn't waste space in a shed or otherwise on your farm. And there's always going to be plenty of room for your animals no matter how many you have in here. And so we will milk Roberta. Hello, Roberta. And throw that into the cheese press. And then we will have cheese for the artisan bundle as soon as that is done. Let's throw our milk pail back into the chest. That's why we spent 50 wood building it. And harvest a couple of our crops here. We have a few peppers, great gifts for Mayor Lewis and Shane. Some hops. Those make a decent amount of money selling the higher quality ones. I save all of the regular quality ones to make pale ale once we end up getting the ability to do that with a keg.
Yes, we drank beer. I liked beer. Still like beer.
And our melons are ready. We need one of those for the summer crops bundle, so I'm going to steal one of those. Grab that Joja Cola for Haley. A couple other gifts for people maybe. Let's see, we're going to bring the melon for the the summer crops bundle, the Joja Colas for Haley, and then grab a few other things just to pass out to people as we're wandering around. It's also a rainy day, so we can catch our red snapper in summer on rainy days to fill out another one of our fishing bundles. Grab a leek for George, great for whoever. Vincent really likes them, but most people find them acceptable. A couple peppers. And let's put this sap back where it belongs. This milk will make a good gift for somebody. Sam really likes animal products. I think Marnie also likes them. Most people don't hate them, although I'm not sure if Abby likes them, so let's maybe try and give her one of those. I know she likes all artisan goods, but if we see her around, maybe I'll try and nab her the milk because we don't have a bunch of other stuff that she likes. She really mainly likes artisan goods. She likes an amethyst, so we don't have a whole lot to give her yet.
Oh, shit. Oh my God.
Another thing we can do is we have almost 4,500 gold. We can buy an apple tree today. I think those, 9 p.m. Let's kick a couple trash cans, or 9 a.m. So far, not much. That's okay. That way we can make sure we get at least 3 apples by the time we get into the fall season. They take a full season to grow, so that'll give us on the 13th of fall it should be ready, and that gives us plenty of time to get the 3 or 4 that we need for the different bundles. 3 for our, I guess, like, it's got the hay in it and the apples, or fodder bundle, that's what it's called. And I think one of the apples can also be used in the artisan goods. Alright, we carried around this leek all morning for George, so let's grab that for him and give Alex a pepper. He likes all fruits and vegetables just fine.
Yeah, in your bra.
Can't go wrong with chocolate cake. Most people like that. Alright, Evelyn likes flowers. Give her a sweet pea. Oh, she's already gotten 2 this week. Alright, if the roof is leaking, maybe ask your strapping young grandson to go fix it instead of just saying that it's leaking and leaving it at that. Alright, time for the beach, which hopefully we can get some good forageables in addition to catching that awesome snapper that we are going to need for the community center bundle. It's a neutral luck day, but it's not a particularly tough fish to catch, so we should be able to get it even though it's not a good luck day. If we have a ton of trouble doing it today, we can eat, I think we have some of those Dish of the Sea left from a reward from the community center. I'm not sure. And try and come back later. A little bit, worth a good amount of money. Ooh, he's a wiggly one. We lost him. That's okay, we'll try again. I'm not sure what that was, but I would have loved to get the treasure. It's always that lure of getting one of those rare things that you're not otherwise going to get early in the game. This might be a red snapper. Let's see, it's got quite a bit of movement there, but no, salmon or tuna. Those are great for making fish tacos, which are gifts that both Caroline and Gus really like. They also increase your fishing skill if you eat them, so once we have a kitchen, it's helpful to have some tuna hanging around. Oh, there's our red snapper. Exciting. So he goes into one of our community center bundles over at the fish tank. I think that is the last fish we need for the summer. Sell some of this stuff to Willie. Just give them all of our fish. We're down to not many gold here just because we spent it all on that apple seed. But we are going to need that, like I said, for the community center bundle, and also the apples, while not the most profitable of the fruit trees, I think that's the pomegranate or the peach, is definitely going to make you a lot of basically entirely passive income. You don't have to water them. As long as you plant them with enough spaces on either side, you don't have to do anything other than just leave them and shake them every 3 days once there's fruit on it to get plenty of fruit. Okay, we are running out of space here, so maybe we can head back over to Willie's shop and sell all of these purple sea urchins and the coral. It's helpful to remember that you don't have to go all the way back to your place to sell some of this stuff. You can always just stop by Pierre's or Willie's if you're trying to get rid of forageables or things like that.
Well, Lottie frickin' da!
Do not sell him our red snapper. Alright, so we've made, let's see, we spent down to about 900 gold. So we've already made another like 600-700 back just from forageables and fish, which is always nice. think fishing is one of the best early money-making things, and that's why early on in this walkthrough, I also made sure to tell you to go ahead and build that bridge to the other side of the, cutscene, beach as quickly as possible, because that's where all those valuable urchins and corals live. All right, so Haley does not want to clean under the cushions. She's a spoiled brat. And Emily sounds reasonable here. That new girl from the farm, right? I've lived here for a month and a half and been giving you shit for weeks now. It's time that you learn my name. All right, let's give them a compromise. This can be the one thing Haley can do every single week. She seems pretty angry about that, but she's going to go along with it. And then they don't have to argue. Great. It was a great solution, Emily. So of the two sisters, clearly I personally prefer Emily. I know there's a lot of Haley fans out there, but her early pettiness and brattiness, just, I cannot get beyond it. She doesn't seem to have much of an excuse for it. She doesn't work. She seems to have plenty of money. So I don't understand why she is such a jerk all the time, and I don't find her later cutscenes all that redeemable. But this is the second Emily cutscene. I like to think of her as sort of a bit of a hippie new age type. She's meditating in her dream, and or maybe her hallucinogenic trip. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I just walked in here to your house and ended up in this cloudscape. Ooh, rainbows. Dot. Alright, so the rainbows reminded her of something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a secret. Yes. Very deep. Okay, what's it a sign of, Emily? Do tell. Oh, I'm gone? Okay. Well, that was weird. What's going on, Emily? Something special about me. Why, thank you. This is kind of a weird cutscene because we don't really interact in it at all. It's just me popping into her dream for a second and then her talking about how our destinies are going to intersect, but that's fine. I like Emily and her weirdness. She's one of the first people I married on any of my save files, and I never regretted it. All right, so she got her Joja Cola. Maybe you'll remember my name now. What do I even do all day? Well, I should tell her I snoop around her room. What a stupid jerk. All right, now let's say dig for treasure. Sounds like a lot of work. Yes, it can be a lot of work. There, take a sweet pea. Shut the heck up.
I have seen shit that'll turn you white.
You're welcome, Emily. So she didn't love that, but she didn't hate it either. A lot of her favorite gifts are gems. She also likes wool and cloth, which we do not have yet. And we don't have gems to spare quite yet at this point. So let's maybe wander around, do some foraging. At some point we got to plant our apple tree, but we can just do that before bed. We also spent our last 2 remaining iron bars, so maybe we'll hit the mines. It's getting late in the day for clearing them on a neutral luck day to clear our 5 levels, but maybe we can pick up some ore, do a little bit of smelting. We'll see what happens. All right, we got our ocean fish bundle. And what do we get for that? Warp totem to the beach. Awesome. So you can deploy those to go directly to the beach. At some point coming up, I will show you how that works, but I don't want to waste it. It's nice when you need to get down there toward the end of the day or you just don't feel like walking or whatever. But we also have our melon, and I think our blueberries should be ready tomorrow. I think they take 13 or 14 days, so if we planted them on the first or second day, they should be all good to go. So we'll finish that one up. And time. Let's maybe head up toward the mines.
I got nowhere else to go! I got nowhere else to go!
Never good old spiceberry. Not a loved gift by anyone, but they are worth a little bit of money, so they're good to have around. Save that milk. All right, off we go. A little wiggle worm. We've already got some lost books today. Oh, another one. All right. So those don't give you any active reward the way you get for turning things in to the museum in general, but you can go through and read them, especially on your first few playthroughs. They give you invaluable information about things like where to find certain fish, what seasons they can be in, like what certain things mean, the best practices for raising animals, all sorts of stuff. So they can be super helpful when you find them. You know, if I'm doing my job right, hopefully you're learning everything you would be learning from them through what I'm telling you, but it's worth a shot to go over there and just read them some days if you are looking for a little bit of guidance on what's going on in the game.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Alright, some dust sprites. These are good guys because they often drop coal and sometimes they drop coffee beans, which are also very helpful. We're sort of getting inundated with stuff here, but none of these are super hurtful. You're not going to die from just 1 or 2 hits, so I'm not all that worried about it. As you can see, the ghost just took me down a little bit there, but not too bad. They're slow getting back over to you, so a lot of times what I like to do is just run over toward where the ore are, get a few hits in, and then when he gets close to me again, pull out the sword, that kind of thing. Sort of maximize your efficiency time-wise. Like I said, I don't think we're going to get all the way down to level 60, but we're already getting a few pieces of this iron ore here, which is what we're looking for the purposes of doing some more smelting. We also got a ghost fish, a refined quartz, and a solar essence. Solar essence are nice because they are used in some of our crafting items. They're also great because the wizard really likes them as a gift. So I usually just hang on to all of those for the purposes of gifts. I don't usually bother selling them. Alright, dust sprites get over here. We're getting some bat wings, which is nice because we spent all of our bat wings on those 2 lightning rods. They take 5 each. We only had 10, so we're already back to 6.
How about 6?
So eventually we can build more lightning rods. For now, 2 should be pretty good.
You got a problem with 6?
We will get the batteries that we need going forward. The storms don't come in the winter. They only really come in summer and once in a blue moon in fall. Alright, so these slimes here with the black ones with the little stars on their head, they always drop a weapon or some sort of armor, which is awesome. They take a lot more to kill than a regular slime for any given level and are sort of more wiggly, deal more damage, but they're going to drop something for us, which is nice. We can either upgrade our sword or sell it to eventually the Adventurers Guild. Oh, we're out of space. All right, that aquamarine is a lot more valuable than the seaweed. Let's get rid of that. Man, I cannot wait to upgrade our pickaxe. It's really tedious to go through and break all of these rocks. I sort of forget about it when I go a few days between playing some of these files and go onto my farms where I'm like 2, 3, 10 years in, have all my upgraded stuff, but don't worry, it gets better.
You have no idea how bad it gets.
Okay, well, let's see. Like that geode, what else can we get rid of? Pepper. We don't need you. And actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the sap. We have plenty of that. Come on, ghost. I hate how far back they go when you are killing them because it takes forever to kill a ghost when you have these lower level weapons. But they do give you that solar essence and ghost fish, so you can't complain too much. Come here, slime. Bye, slime. Oh, he got me. It's okay, I got him right back. Alright, there's a million slimes down there, so I am going to give up for the evening. We're getting kind of low on energy as well as time and health. So let's get the heck out of here and head back to our farm so we can plant our apple tree and organize our stuff and check on our animals before we go to bed tonight. Want to make sure we don't get too much of an energy penalty since we are going to have to water all of our crops tomorrow. As we know, that takes quite a bit of energy. Alright, so we got 16 of these iron ores, which is awesome. That gives us enough for 3 bars, so we more than replaced what we used today. So I feel pretty good about the productivity of our mine trip, even though we didn't get to the next set of elevator levels. That's not the end of the world. We got a couple gems, some of these solar essences. So we did good all in all. Alright, level 4. So our forest sword is a lot higher level than that. So we will throw this in here. We can sell it to the Adventurers Guild. Sometimes I like to hang on to sort of a mid-level sword for a little while in case we die in the mines and lose our weapon, and then we would have to buy one, which always stinks. So I'm going to throw that in this bin until we either run out of space and or have a better one in the interim. Save one of those ghost fish. Can sell the other one. They're not good for much. No one likes them as a gift. And plant our apple thing. So they need 8 squares around them free, so there can't be anything immediately next to them. So as you can see, the fence is 2 away. That other sapling is like 2 or 3 away, so that's plenty of space over there. And I like to put them off to the side so we can expand our farm as we expand our tool upgrades and our energy levels without having to worry too much about chopping down an apple tree that we spent like $4,000 on. Later in the game, you're not going to care, but for now it does matter. Alright, so we got that cheese for our artisan bundle. Nab our mushrooms for a little bit of extra cash, and then it'll be close to bedtime. Alright, so all in all, that was a pretty productive day. We got 2 things for the community center, completed one of the bundles. We're 1 thing away from completing our summer crops bundle. And we made a fair bit of money. We ended up in the negative overall since we bought that apple tree, but we did make, you know, almost $1,000 after that point, so that is not a bad, basically day's work in Stardew Valley. Tomorrow we're going to need our watering can since it's going to be sunny, so I'll go ahead and grab that and head off to bed. Let's see how much money we made. Alright, so we made plenty just from selling all that stuff to Willie. The ghost fish was worth another 50 or so, and made like 100 some bucks from our hops. So all in all, we're doing pretty well money-wise. I think we're going to have plenty to get all the stuff done that we need. And it was a productive day 13 of summer of year 1 of Stardew Valley. Thanks for tuning in and hope to catch you on the next day.